Today we will go for MAT112 Chapter 3 Simple Interest. What is simple interest? Okay, so we may wish to take a loan from individual or financial institution to start a business. So either we have the loan, then for sure they will have a certain interest being charged, or we deposit the money in a bank in our principal. Then, at the end of the story, we will earn some profit, that is the simple interest being charged towards the end. When we said about the interest that being charged, we highlight as capital letter I. The interest charge, we will have the formula I equal to PRT. Okay, I equal to PRT. So, what does it mean by all the alphabets or the symbols that we will allocate? P is the principal that refers to the sum of money that borrowed or deposited. I is the interest that the money being charged or paid. R is the rate of interest that is in percentage per year or per annum. T is the length or the term of the transaction, that is time that being converted in year. Now let's go for our example 1. Example 1 here actually is stated in the textbook, that is in the page of 114. Okay, so let's begin. For this question, the question's already stated that how 500 is invested at 4% per annum for 2 years. So the questions would like us to calculate the interest earned after 2 years. So first of all, we may need to list out all the informations from the problem as stated in the question. So first of all, we need to highlight the P, that is the principal 500 given in the question. 4% here is the rate. So that is the R. So R is equal to 4%. So change the 4% to value. So that is 4 you divide with 100, so you will have 0.04. 0.04. Next, per annum for 2 years. So obviously the T value is 2. So once you have listed out all the informations, so we can get the formula, that is I equal to PRT. Substitute all the informations that you have. P, that is 500, R is 0.04, T is 2. Then from there, calculate it respectively. So 500 multiplied with 0.04 multiplied with 2. So you have the answer of 40. So, but before that, to answer back the question, do remember to have the unit RM for your last answer. So that will be your full answer. Let's proceed with example 2. A loan of 4,000 was given out for a duration of 25 months at 8.2% per annum. Find the simple interest obtained. So, without further ado, do remember to list out the information. So, from here, we have given P value, that is 4,000. 25 months here is the T, but do remember the T will be in year. So you will have to convert to year. So 1 year having 12 months, so you have over with 12. Okay, just remain in fraction. It's not a problem. Okay, so later on you have 8.2%. So that is the R. So 8.2% is actually 0.082. If you have doubt on that, just use your calculator. 8.2 divide with 100. So you have 0.082. So just proceed with the formula because the questions ask us to have the simple interest. So get your simple interest formula, substitute into the formula involved. 4,000, 0.082, then the t is 25 over with 12. So get your calculator. 4,000 multiply with 0.082 multiply with 25 over with 12. So you have 683.33 cents. Do remember to have the unit sign, that is the RM. That is the RM before you get the answer in two decimal places because of the cents. So on the slides, we have already stated the full answers for your review. Let's proceed with the second formula, that is the simple amount with the symbol capital letter S. What is simple amount? Simple amount is the sum of the principal and the interest being charged, or it can also known as the maturity value or the future value. That is S equal to P add up with I. In other words, we can have S equal to P in bracket 1 add up with RT. Okay, so example 3. 500 RM is invested at 4% per annum for 2 years. Calculate the simple amount at the end of the investment. So clearly stated, simple amount is the last result that we need to find. So what is simple amount? So first thing in your mind, use the formula, that is S equal to P in bracket 1 add up with RT. So as usual, please list out your P value. That is the, what is your P value? R and the T. So your P value is RM 500. Invested at 4%, so 4 divided by 100 is 0.04. T is 2. Okay, so without further ado, just use your formula. S equal to P in bracket 1 plus or add up with RT. So substitute into the formula respectively. So 500, 1 add up with R, 0.04 multiply with 2. So get in your calculator. 500 in bracket 1 add up with 0.04 multiply with 2. So end up you have 540. So do remember to have the unit before you have your last answer, that is 540. As I have stated here, first of all you need to list out, then get the formula, substitute into the formula, then lastly the answer with the unit. Let's proceed with example 4. Ideal invested 5,000 in a mutual fund for 8 years. This amount will accumulate to 12,500 at the end of the investment. So from here, obviously, this is your value S. Because accumulated, right, at the end of the investment, this is all the key. Find the simple interest rate that is offered. So means that you may need to find the value of R. So as usual, list out. What is your P? That is 5,000. What is the R? Not sure, because that is the value that you want to obtain. So what is the T here? 8. And don't forget, the questions already gave you the value of S. That is 12,500. So just proceed with the formula. S equal to P in bracket 1 add up with RT. So substitute it in. The P value 5,000. The R you don't know, so just let it be. The T is 8. So just use your calculator to get the answer respectively. So without any key in or misleading in the calculator, I always advise you to reset the calculator first by pressing Shift 9 3 equal. So reset everything. So then you can just key in. So 5,000 in bracket 1 add up with R and multiply with 8. So the R here, you just replace with the alpha X here. Okay? And don't forget you have 12,000 here. 12,500 at the left hand side. Okay? So you just remember to key in respectively 5,000, then alpha calculate on the equal sign. Okay, so you have left and the right. Okay, then how to solve for X? Then you just press Shift solve, Shift calculate, then solve for X. The 0 here, remark that there have none of any memories been keyed in initially. So just press equal. So there you go. Your answer is 0.1875. Okay, so you haven't get the answer yet because the rate here is in percentage. So do you remember to write in? That is R equal to 0.1875. Do you remember our answer is in percentage? So you may need to multiply with 100. So multiply with 100. So you have 18.75. So 18 point, you have 18.75%. So that's your last answer. Meanwhile, I did show you the whole thing into on the slides as well. At the same time, you can get the illustration on the calculator part on the YouTube link here.